Charlie Cook's favourite book. Charlie Cook's favourite book by Julia Donaldson. I love Julia Donaldson's stories. I hope you do too. Once upon a time, there was a boy called Charlie Cook who curled up in a cosy chair and read his favourite book. Are you in your favourite spot reading your favourite book? His favourite book was about a leaky pirate ship which very nearly sank, and a pirate chief who got the blame and had to walk the plank. The chief swam to an island and went digging with a hook. Captain Hook! At last he found a treasure chest, and in it was a book. What was the book? It was about a girl called Goldilocks and 3 indignant bears who cried, "Who's had our porridge and who's been sitting on our chairs?" They went into the bedroom and Baby Bear said, "Look, she's in my bed, and what's more, she's got my favourite book." What's she reading, I wonder? Goldilocks was reading about Sir Percy Pinkleton, a bold and fearless knight who told the dragon, "Wait, I'm not quite ready for the fight. You must hear this one first." And then his armour clanked and shook, and the dragon was laughing ho ho and he he as he read aloud a joke he'd found inside his favourite book. Oh, they didn't tell us what the joke was. Oh, it was about Roland Read-a-Lot, a very well-read frog, who jumped upon a lily pad and jumped upon a log, then jumped into the library which stood beside the brook, and went, "Ribbit, read it," as she jumped into a book. Everybody in the library got a fright. She was reading a book about an oak tree full of birds. Each bird had built a nest, and they had a competition to decide which one was best. They chose an owl to judge it, and the winner was a rook, whose nest was lined with pages from his very favourite book. Oh, you'd get into trouble if you did that to your favourite book. The bird's book was about a girl who saw a flying saucer flying in the sky. Some small green men were in it, and they waved as they flew by. She tugged her mother's sleeve and said, "Look, Mum, what I've just seen." But Mum said, "Shh, I'm trying to read my favourite magazine." She can't see the little green men, can she, in their spaceship? In the magazine was a story about a wicked jewel thief who stole the king's best crown, but then got stuck behind some sheep, which slowed his car right down. The king dialed 999, and soon the police had caught the crook and flung him into prison, where he read his favourite book. Oh, I wonder what his favourite book could be. It was about a greedy crocodile who got fed up with fish and went on land to try and find some other kind of dish. Oh, look, he's eating the robber's jewels, and now he's eating the robber's shoes. He went into a bookshop, and here they grew even greedier, while reading on page 90 of a large encyclopedia. Oh, that is a big book. And on page 90, there was a story about the biggest birthday cake the world had ever seen. A team of royal cake makers had made it for the Queen. Oh, she looks very happy, doesn't she, with her birthday cake and all her candles. The cake was so delicious that a famous spaceman took a slice of it to Jupiter. He also took a book. He took a book in space, and there's the cake all floating about. That book was about a ghost who glided around a castle every night, carrying her head and giving everybody a fright. Oh, how awful! She kept it up till morning, and then she found a shady nook and put her head back on again to read her favourite book. Her favourite book was about a cosy armchair and a boy called Charlie Cook. Isn't he the boy who started the story? We can see the 3 bears and the frog, the little green men, Captain Hook, the ghost without her head, the man in armour, the little girl in the library, the thief, the king, the spaceman, and the crocodile. Now, that is the end. Can you tell me what is your favourite book? Lots of love, Mormor.
And Pop.